What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Only True Savage bringing you another episode of Week Talk. And this week's episode, we are playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. We are playing Team Deathmatch on Backdrop. And the reason I'm playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered this week is because it is the free PlayStation Plus game of the month. So if you haven't downloaded it, I advise you to go back and download it while you still can, because if you don't play it, you can at least have access to it. But if you do like Call of Duty like I do, you can jump back into this and enjoy it the way it used to be. There is a current spike in player count, so finding a team deathmatch lobby is not hard. If you're more objective, you may find it a little bit difficult, but I'm not really caring about objectives. There wasn't really any reason to be playing objective back in the day. I do wish ground war was a little bit more popular, but team deathmatch will suffice. Going into excuse me. Going into what's gone on this past 2 weeks, or this past week, since my last episode. I dropped a new montage. It is a response to FaZe Kitty's montage challenge. I feel like, and looking at it, I feel like it's one of the best montages I've made ever. I'm super proud of what I did with it and what little time I had. It took me about 5-6 days to do it, and I think I barely met the deadline with my editing. I felt like I needed a couple more clips, or if I had a couple more days, I could have nailed something really awesome. But you know, it is what it is. I'm proud of what I did with it, because if you had asked me 6 years ago, I would have never ever done it. Going back even 3 years, I probably would have said no, I'm not good enough. So for me to be even attempting to do something like this, whether I win, use, whatever, it doesn't even matter. I just acknowledge the fact that I did it, and I'm super proud of myself. I'm super pumped, super hyped. Because it's not even really about winning. It's, I guess, trying to just get my name out there. Even though it's a hobby, you know, I still want people to watch what I put on YouTube and enjoy it. I want to showcase, you know, and somebody. I want to showcase the way we used to do YouTube back in the day. I stream every once in a while, but it's not really anything worth it. Nobody watches my streams. I at least get a few people to watch my YouTube videos. So I like to showcase. I like to showcase a little bit authenticity through YouTube. So that's why I'm doing it. But looking back at the montages I used to make, I cringe a lot. Even my Destiny 1 montage, Gravity, that I made 3 years ago. I kind of cringe at some of the scenes, because I look at it, I could have done better, or I could have done something different. But I feel like that is one of my favorite montages. Because that is the montage that got me back into doing this. I do have that little heartwarming moment when I watch it. Every time I watch it, it's just one of those things, man. I made it in one Iron Banner weekend. I was playing with friends. It was a good time. Destiny 1 was still hot. I think it was year 2.5. I don't even think the Taken King had dropped yet. It might have, I don't know. but I'm super proud of how far I've come compared to 3 years ago. I feel like I've gotten a lot better. Even though my montages are still bare bones, they're simple transitions, simple edits. Song, I do what I can to sync it up with shots, but that's the way I like making montages. That's the way I like making videos. It's just, I like simplistic, because I feel like if you can make something great out of something so simple, you have an actual talent for it, or you have the passion and drive for it. And doing that, I have, it's what interests me. So I enjoy doing it. So I'm not good enough for an editor. So I'm not good enough in terms of Call of Duty to go seek out an editor to edit my Call of Duty videos. So I'm not going to do it. That's why I edit myself. If you want to call applying transitions and cuts editing, that's just the way I do things. But anyways, that's how my week has gone. Until next week. I say next week, the next video will probably go up sometime next Monday or Tuesday. Until then, have a wonderful 7 days. I'll see you then. Deuces.